Do you know about Muhammad?
Yes.
The Quran tells Muhammad if he's in doubt about the stories that the Quran is
in Torah, right?
Yeah, exactly. It says if you're in doubt, go ask the people that are reading the scriptures before you.
Yeah.
Chapter 10, Surah Yunus, verse 94.
If you, O Prophet, are in doubt about these stories that we have revealed to you, then ask those who read the scripture before you.
Wait. Read it again.
If you, O Prophet, are in doubt about these stories that we have revealed to you, then ask those who read the scripture before you.
Would God send Muhammad to corrupted scriptures?
No way.
Absolutely not. Islam also says that Muhammad is the perfect example for mankind. If Muhammad is supposed to do that, Muslims have to do that as well. If he's in doubt about the stories that are revealing in the Quran, like he needs to go back to the scriptures before. So therefore, the scriptures before are actually the authority over the Quran.
By the way, you completely butchered the performance of this so-called Islamic dilemma. You are not supposed to read the part where it says these stories. Okay, David Wood is so disappointed right now. Usually the way they do it is they will read that and then they will take that verse out of context. They would say, oh, it's not about stories, it's about the whole revelation. The whole Quran says to the Prophet, if you're in doubt about anything that we reveal to you, then you should go and check with the Jews and the Christians. That is ridiculous. Now, before that verse, the Quran was talking about specific stories, i.e. the story of Moses and how God saved him and his people from the Pharaoh, the story of Noah, the story of Jonah, if I remember correctly. And then later it says, if you're in doubt about these specific stories, then go and check the old scriptures. Back then, the pagan Arabs who used to hear these stories for the first time, they used to think that these are just fairy tales. And then the Quran is saying basically, no, this is not fairy tales. This is some stories that you can actually find in old scriptures. Obviously, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the author of the Quran, is very aware of what you can find in the scriptures. Now, the verse does not say that if you're in doubt, you have to go and ask the Christians and the Jews. It does not say that. It says that if you're in doubt about these specific stories, go and ask the people who read these stories, i.e. people who could have backgrounds, Jewish backgrounds or Christian backgrounds. Like there's a lot of companions like Salman al-Farisi and other companions who had Jewish and Christian backgrounds. And then they converted to Islam and they are aware of the old scripture. So you can go and ask those people because you would be trusting those people. No, we do not trust the Christians and the Jews today, especially when it comes to theology. We do not believe that everything you find today in the old scripture is corrupted. No, we believe that the Torah originally, a revelation that was given to Moses. And then you have the gospel, the Injil, that was given to Jesus as revelation that was given to them directly from God. Unfortunately today, all you got left is the name. Then you go and check those so-called Gospels and Torah, and it turns out to be a biography about these prophets that was written decades after their time. So no, that does not match what the Quran tells us about these revelations. No, we do believe in what we can find in these old scripture by using the criteria, which is the Quran. We use the Quran to figure out what is right and what is wrong in those scripture. This is how we approach it. So no, the old scripture is not the criteria and is not authoritative over our scripture whatsoever. No, the Quran is the ultimate supreme authority over all scriptures of all times. And that's it.